Hey everyone, my name is Wayne Liang, the ARAGON watch designer, and welcome to our ARAGON watch presentation. So we've done this video about a couple of weeks ago, and I want to do another one. And this time I want to do it solely on the 42 millimeter. Okay. Many people have already received the watch. They're really excited. They're super happy with the quality, the look of the watch, and the tourbillon, of course. So this is the presentation of the ARAGON Antigravity automatic tourbillon. All right, let's come in and check out the watch in close-up. All right, so what we have here, okay, I brought out just the 42 millimeter, and I only brought out two colors, which is the champagne and the red. Okay, the red is in between the burgundy and the red. So some people call it crimson, some people call it the red, right? And this presentation, I want to do a more in-depth talk about the 42. And I want to put it on my wrist so everybody can see what it looks like on a smaller wrist, because I have to emphasize this again and again. This is the first time we've ever done a small ARAGON tourbillon in a 42 millimeter case. Now, I quite liked the design of the Antigravity. I like it a lot. I should just say it like this, because I love the simplicity of the case design and the history of the Antigravity in the back. Back in over 10, 15 years ago, we started with the tungsten first. And then it progressed into the reverse, like a super high crystal, the double curved crystal of the Antigravity, and then we came to this generation of the Antigravity. Now, I want to talk about more. Let me move the red away, and then let's talk about the design of this. So if you can take a look at this, the direction I want to take the Antigravity is more with the double curved crystal. This is, by the way, a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. And it's a 3 to 9 o'clock position. It's a 42 millimeter case. And the opening, okay? The opening of the sapphire crystal is approximately, I have to say that, about 30 millimeter in diameter, which is quite big for a 42. And then you can also see the tourbillon cage. It's approximately 15 millimeter in diameter. Now, over the weekend, since many people have already received this, by the way, I want to say this. This watch is very, very well made. Okay, super high quality. That's how we've been doing with all the ARAGON watches. The case construction, the bracelet, when it's wearing on the wrist, is very, very well balanced. Okay, I want to say that again and again. And then, so if you take a look at this generation of the Antigravity as compared to the previous one, the chapter ring is back to that slope down design. The previous generation was the reverse chapter ring, which I like it a lot. It's very, very unique design. So now, and you can also see each one of the R indexes cut into the chapter ring, so it creates that dish style look. Okay, so the movement, okay, this movement is the Chinese automatic tourbillon. Okay, vibration is 28,800 VPH. Okay, white moon glows green, and also has 25 joules. Okay, now what it means automatic, let me turn the watch around. Okay, so automatic means the rotor will wind both directions, okay, to wind the movement. So the reason I brought that out is because back in the beginning of the tourbillon days, when the Chinese first produced them, the majority of them were mechanical. As a matter of fact, this particular movement, when they first came out, I would say about 13 to 15 years ago, okay, it was only in mechanical, and it was very, they did not develop into the automatic version. So the automatic version was just developed about 3-4 years ago. Okay, don't quote me if I'm wrong, okay? So going back to this is So now you can charge the movement by both ways, by wearing it, and also you can manually wind it by the crown. Okay, so that's how what we always recommend is, let me do this exercise with you very quickly. So assume you receive the watch, you open the box, and the time is not correct. So what you want to do is you unscrew the crown, right? You're going to see it pop about like a millimeter, and then you pull the crown out. Let's just assume, oh, we set the time at 10:10 or 10:08. Okay, and then you push it back. So the next step I recommend is, just wind it 10 times, 15 times. Now, wanted to share with you about this because this movement is different than any other movement. So when you wind it, you hear the gear train, the sound of the gear train. Unlike the Seiko, unlike the Ronda, unlike the ETA, you might hear it, you might not hear it. But this one is, you can hear the gear train, okay? That is absolutely normal. Very, very normal, okay? So another point, once you finish winding, make sure you push and turn the crown at the same time, okay, until it's locked. So therefore, it is water resistant to 200 meters. So you can go swimming, go diving with this watch, go shower, not a problem at all. Okay, make sure everything is locked. Now, another part I want to point out is, I received a message from one of the collectors. He asked me, does this watch has a second hand? No, there is no second hand, but there is a second hand. I have to go say it like that. And where's the pointer, right? So there is no actual second hand on the watch. But if you look at, there is 3 blue screws on the tourbillon cage, and there's one right here where it's like a little point. So I use that as my second hand. And you see the tourbillon cage, the sub dials, it has the the second markers all around it. There are 60 of them. So, which is very, very cool. And you can also see at the bottom, it says limited edition. We only made 50 pieces per color, per size. And over here you see automatic 28,800 vibration per hour. So ARAGON tourbillon, very cool. The watch, like I said in the beginning, is very, very well made. Okay, it's the case construction, the fixed bezel look, the polishing of the case, everything is like superb. You can see that. And I'm gonna put this on my wrist. So by the way, I'm wearing the 42 Dive Master. I love this color. I love this watch, which has the, it's still looking like brand new. I wear this watch. I beat up my watches pretty badly, but there's not a single scratch because it has a sapphire bezel insert and sapphire crystal as well. Now, I'm gonna put this on. These are my favorite colors, the champagne and the red. All right, I'm gonna put on the red first. So between the two, if you're gonna ask me, the champagne is well, because I love the contrast of the black hands with the light dial color. This, by the way, these are all sunray texture. And then if you look at the red, I'm just gonna make it simple, I'll call it the red. It has silver hands with silver hour index. All right, so I'll put on each one by one. Look how it looks. Imagine. This is really, really good looking. 42 millimeter. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on the champagne. And at the end of it, I'm also gonna put next to each other with the Dive Master so you can see. I would call, this is more like a dress watch, not a sports watch. Very, very good looking, in my opinion, sorry. I know I constantly say that. So if you check out 2 watches side by side, one is a sports watch, a dive watch, and the other one is a tourbillon. They're both exceptional. You could wear jeans, you can, be smart casual and wear both at any occasions. But let's just say when you go out to a very special event, you wear a tourbillon, that is going to bring out a lot of conversation. All right, I want to show you one more time with the case back. It's the ARAGON blue rotor, fully decorated, and you can also see the top plate of the movement is done in this Côte de Genève engraving. Very nice. Very nicely done. All right, so this is it. And guys, before we all go, I want to give you a preview, okay? A preview of a collection is going to come in the next few months. All right, so if you recognize this, by the way, this is a 40mm sitting side by side next to a 42. Okay, this is the Caprice Field Watch collection. Okay, so what this is an automatic chronograph with 2 eyes. All right, let me lock it first before I activate the chronograph. And this is going to be limited edition. Very good looking. You can see that, right? So you're going to see the chronograph second hand, the chrono minute, and the regular second. The date window is at 6 o'clock. Just want to give you a preview. It's a teaser. And then the date window is done in a metal plate and printed in black numbers. All right, so stop, reset. Giant Loom Crown exhibition case back, limited edition. All right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And I did this video is because a lot of you already received the watch, and I want to give a second round of the review so many more people can understand the 42mm, and then you can go back. You know, maybe you already received Tourbillon, the anti-gravity Tourbillon. You can come back and look at this video and compare, you know, what it looks like with the 48, or if you have the 42 already, you know, and then you can enjoy the watch together with us. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you very, very soon.